What's good, YouTube? Let's check this out.
1996, a KKK member was almost beaten to death by protesters, but was incredibly saved by a black woman. So this happened at a KKK rally in Michigan, where there's a crowd of people protesting the rally from the side. But at one point, one of the protesters announced over a megaphone that there was a KKK member hiding among them. This man happened to be a middle-aged white man with an SS tattoo, wearing a Confederate flag shirt. And as this man frantically tried to run away, he was knocked down by the protesters, who began violently kicking him and beating him with their signs. But to everyone's shock, almost immediately, a black woman suddenly rushed in front of this KKK member, defending his body with hers. She was an 18-year-old girl named Keisha Thomas, and she began pleading with the rest of the protesters to stop, saying, "You can't beat goodness into someone." Because of Keisha's actions and how she refused to leave this man's side, he ended up surviving with minimal injuries when he could have easily been killed. Afterwards, Keisha told reporters that she knew what it was like to be hurt, and when she had been hurt in the past, she had just wished that someone would have stood up for her. Although Keisha was never thanked by the KKK member she saved, a few months later, this man's son tracked her down and thanked her in person for saving his dad.
All right. So straight to the point, off top, I'm not impressed. I'm borderline grossed out with black women like her. I really am. Black women who have no balls, who have no heart, and balls obviously just meaning heart. Don't take everything so literally. I'm not impressed because that kind of mindset is exactly why till today, this happened in 1996, till today, black people are still facing the exact same problems. Black people are still outside fighting this same fight, still rioting this same shit. You're still arguing and you're still quarreling. You're still not getting like black people are still in the exact same situation. Miss me with this. That's black people's problem. Black people are always trying to be nice. It's always and only a black person that wants to not hurt somebody, but everybody is ready and willing to hurt you. Like, at what point does self-defense kick in? Because black people are so deceptively foolish that you think that if you defend yourself, that is like, oh, we're being hateful too. No, B. It's called self-defense of self and self-defense of your community. I'm not impressed with that because that soft move is why till today, black people are still having to fight. That soft mentality that this girl exuded is why black people are still in the same exact situation, still getting threatened. Whether it's not a KKK outward rally, black people are still facing the exact same thing that they were rioting here for. I'm not impressed because only black people are scared to fight back. It's always black people that want to take the high road, but it's really no. It's your enemy that has convinced you that that's a high road. So you're just doing and you're reacting how white people want you to react. What the fuck do you mean you can't beat goodness into somebody? That's the corniest line I've heard. You can't beat goodness. So what? So are they out there as black people? You're out there rioting because you want to impart goodness in these white people that have been killing you? Like, the stupidity is all that shows in that black girl. It shows a black girl who has no clue where she's at. She has no clue what time it is. She has no awareness of how serious the situation is. She here on this cupcake mentality of she a kumbaya kind of chick. That was disgusting to me to witness. Look at this dumbass. You here done thrown your whole body on top of him. What did this do other than save his life? Cool. Did this do anything for black people? Did this do anything for the black movement? Like, if you show up to be about something, then be about it. Because America is a very violent country. America does not understand any language other than violence. And the sooner black people realize this, the better for them. Because then you can actually start to get somewhere in this search for freedom that you guys have been on forever, but you never get close because of this type of mentality. Talking about you want to beat goodness into somebody. How stupid. You can't beat. So you thought that they were trying to beat goodness into him, that they were trying to show him the good way? No, they were just trying to fuck him up for being a piece of shit. Anybody trying to beat goodness or put goodness, that's black people's problem. You keep trying to play this game with white people. Like, we have to teach you how to accept people. White people are not dumb. Like, black people, in case you didn't realize, white people are not stupid. Maybe you didn't realize this, but they're not dumb. They know exactly what they are doing. They know exactly what they are doing. It's black people that want to keep being nice and playing this game with them. You're not going to ever just convince America to just, oh, stop being mean. America knows 100% what it's doing. The only thing that will get America to take black people seriously is when black people start coming at America how America comes at them. That's the only thing that will get America's attention. But all this peaceful protesting and you trying to be nice and we can't beat goodness into him, America just clowning y'all. Clearly, because this was 1996, 2024, police still beating y'all up in the streets. America does not understand any language other than violence. And until black people become aware of that, you see, black people's problem is that you think, I don't know how to explain, you think there's nobility in being nice. You think you're being the better person or the bigger person by being nice. Oh, we're not going to kill anybody. We're nice. If you read, like, even God, like, I think people just assume God is just, oh, he's so against kill. Like, even God understands, yo, there's a time to kill. How many times in the Bible did God send a group of men and say, hey, I want you guys to go take over that land, kill everybody in that land, leave nothing alive, no man, no woman, no children. God instructs people, you go to this land and you kill everything. Everything. And you take their spoils. And there have been instances where the men showed up and they only killed the men and they kept the women and children alive. And God, like, what the fuck part of my instructions didn't you understand? People act like God is just against, like God is against killing. No, he's actually not. Because all through that Bible, God has instructed men to go and kill. God has instructed women to go and kill. All through that Bible, God has instructed his people about self-defense. He stays instructing his people to be bigger. He stays instructing his people to defend yourself. I should just stick with that. He stays. God has never shied away from telling people to go kill somebody. But when it comes to black Americans, like, y'all don't see that you're going to have to fight yourselves out of America or out of America's grip. You are not ever going to peacefully just come up out of America's tribulation that they impose on you. You are never. Like, the thing this woman did was so corny to me. That was so corny, so stupid. She's only 18, so she's not a woman. She's young. But damn, your parents are fucking soft too for even allowing you to be raised so stupidly that you have that much gumption, you have that much courage in yourself to, like, throw yourself in front of a crowd and throw your body on this man. Clearly, you're bold enough. That boldness is just channeled in the softest of ways. That's the kind of woman that'll grow up and she probably working for NAACP now. Oh, changes for black people. But yet black people's situation is the exact same situation. She did not do a noble thing in my eyes. Nigga, you guys showed up there to be against the KKK because of what they do to you. If you show up to be about something, then be about it. America only respects strong people. America only respects strength. That's what I wanted to say. America only respects strength. America only answers to brutality because it is a brutal nation. You cannot go up to a bear thinking you finna have freaking puppy dog energy and that bear is gonna, like, what, not eat you? You're not gonna go up to a lion and that lion is just like, no, you have to go beast for beast if you want a chance to survive. What rabbit survives around a lion that's hungry? And black people act like rabbits in this country. This woman's move, that was nothing but a weasel move. This was a weasel move. If you had let them men done whatever they had to do to this man, that would have been a wake-up call to white people that are on this page. That would have been a wake-up call like, yo, these black people actually mean business. Let's start leaving them alone. But like a fool, you stopped what black men were about to do. You have to send a message sometimes. If somebody's killing you, you're a fool to just sit by and keep playing nice with them. You can't beat good. That shit, that part just grossed me out. You can't beat goodness into somebody. Who the fuck trying to beat goodness into you? That's white people's problem. I mean, black people's problem. In 2024, you still got black people stupidly having the conversation of, well, we just need to educate white people. White people are not dumb. They know exactly what they do when they do it. It's only black people that are not aware of the situation. White people know what they're doing. They know exactly what time that was. And the black men that were about to demolish this man, yeah, they knew what time it was too. But then you got the corny ones amongst black people that really just stop it. That was corny, in my opinion. And that's exactly why black people have not gotten anywhere with mentalities like this. And I saw the comment section was, oh, bravo, had the nerve to be commenting about, oh, that statement she made, you can't beat goodness into somebody, was so powerful. Of course, a bunch of white people and Asians or whatever, other races other than black people, of course, because every other race wants you to remain docile. Black people, you think white people want you coming out here aggressive? No, they want when you take this goofy, peaceful route. Because the more peaceful you are, the more they get away with all the shit they do. The more peaceful you are, the more aggressive they get to stay. If aggression is not coming up against me and I'm an aggressive person, then cool, I'm not finna stay aggressive because you're peace. You're a peaceful person. What can that do against me? I'm a raging bull. I'm a raging bull. And you're a peaceful bunny rabbit hopping around. I'm not stopping for you. The only thing that's going to stop a raging bull is another raging bull. And now you're just going to go head for head. And that's what the black men were trying to establish for themselves. You have to set an example that no, you cannot just keep getting messed with and you will always get away with it. That's what these black men were trying to do. You have to make a point sometimes. And this clown, I don't like women like that. I don't, there's men like this too. I don't like black people like this. They gross me out and they piss me off. They get on my nerves. They gross me out above all. I don't like that. I saw this video and I was just like, ugh. And then she said that line about you can't beat goodness. And I just wanted to throw up. Women like that are just disgusting in my opinion. And men like that too. That's why how many years later, black men are still out here trying to fight. Still out here having to riot. Black people are still out here dealing with the same issues. Because instead of actually fighting once and for all, tackling these issues, instead of finally handling it, you keep just want to be nice and you're too scared to rebel. You're too scared to be dangerous. You're too scared to be an aggressor. That's black people's problem in this country. You're too scared to be an aggressor, but nobody is scared to be aggressive towards you. You always want to be the nice one. What has that served? What purpose has that really, really served? What have black people accomplished from just being nice? Other than still getting beaten like dogs in the middle of the street. Only this time it's on smartphones, so now it's broadcasted to the whole world. So now the whole world gets to see and enjoy that black people really just keep taking shit and do nothing about it in return. I cannot stand that move this woman did. Disgusting. And this is the kind of woman that will be sitting in an NAACP office. This is, no, I do not support this at all. That was gross for me to watch.